you guys. So yes, I did not forget to do a video this week. Well, technically I did because it's a different week. I was supposed to do it on Saturday, but I just forgot. So today's Monday, so I'm doing one today. Yeah. So, exciting news that I had my baby girl. Yes, I had my baby girl. And get out of here, cat. Move. Get. No, move. Um, sorry, you guys. It's cat, my mom's cat. Yeah, so I had my baby girl. I had her funny thing. So I made a video on Saturday, and Saturday night is when I went into labor. So yeah, I had her, I didn't have her Saturday. Labor started at 11:30 p.m. on Saturday, and I ended up having her the next day, Sunday, May 25th at 10:54 p.m. So, yeah, I don't know. The labor wasn't how I didn't know what to expect, obviously, because it's my first child. But you kind of get an insight from other women who's gone through the process, and I don't know. Like everyone's, they always say that every woman's different, or stories may be different, things like that. And I can honestly say, like, I didn't know what to expect. Like, I wasn't scared, but like I knew that. Like, I don't know how to explain it. But it just was like a total like different experience than what I imagined because of what other people were, kind of telling me their stories and all of that. And it actually wasn't too bad. I did have her natural with epidural. Um, my contractions, they were coming 5 minutes apart. And my husband and we had just went to go get food, and then that night, I'm just like, I think we need to go to the hospital. So we got to the hospital around 2:30, and they didn't know if they were going to keep me or not because I was having contractions every 5 minutes. However, I was not like dilating, so I guess those two wasn't corresponding with each other. And so I was only 1 centimeter, then 2 centimeters, and so finally they called my doctor, and my doctor came to the hospital and he checked me himself, and he's like, oh yeah, she's 2 to 3 centimeters, so she can go ahead and be admitted. So then they admitted me in the hospital, and it was just a waiting game from then on. Throughout the whole day, I was still having contractions, but I was not dilating. Like it was very, very slow. And the nurses, they kept saying, like, oh, well, it's your first child, and the first child, it takes a long time, and to dilate, you probably dilate like 1 centimeter every hour and a half. So just waiting, walking around. They had me walk and all of that. And then finally, my contractions, they were still only 5 minutes apart. So I was trying to get to I couldn't get the epidural until I got to 4 centimeters. So I got to 4 centimeters finally after, I think it was like 12 p.m. I had got to 4 centimeters, 12 p.m. May 25th, I got to 4 centimeters, sorry. And they finally gave me the epidural, and, the contractions went away. But honestly, the contractions, they hurt when I could feel them, but they weren't like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna freaking die, I don't know if it was because I was only 4 centimeters or whatever, but it wasn't like that. But I did still get the epidural. So then after that, of course, everything just went away, And then once the epidural was there, you trying to wake up, baby girl? She's trying to wake up. Once the epidural was there, then it was all good. It was just a waiting game, and they weren't going to give me Pitocin because I was already dilating. I mean, I was already having contractions and everything. But towards the end, the nurses did give me Pitocin to speed up my contractions because they wanted them to be like 2 to 3 minutes apart. And I was already 100% effaced, but still only like 5 centimeters or something like that. So they gave me Pitocin, and, contractions started coming, and then I was dilating. And then finally, they had me kept turning over, turning over, turning over. And my last turn, it was around like 9 o'clock, 8:30, 9 o'clock. But I just felt like something on my leg. And so I told my husband, like, can you go call a nurse. So the nurse comes in and it was my mucus plug. I'm like, I don't know if my water broke, but I felt, I was feeling around and it felt all wet. And she's like, oh, okay, let me check you. And so she's like, oh, it looks like, your bloody show, which is your mucus plug. So she checks me. She's like, oh, you're 10 centimeters. Like, oh my gosh. And that's when like reality hit. It was like, oh my gosh, like my baby girl, she's going to be here soon. Like I just didn't know what to expect. Like once she said 10 centimeters, it was just like, it's about to happen. Like it's really about to happen. So she was feeling around and she felt Savannah's head and she's like, oh, yeah, she's right here. And so she's like, okay, this is what I want you to do, push for me. Push and just push like you're constipated. So I 1, 2, 3, push. As soon as I pushed, like my water broke. She's like, okay, call a doctor, start getting everything ready. And so yeah, so then doctor came and I started pushing at 10:40 and she came out at 10:54 p.m. Yeah, I mean when she came out it was just I don't know, it wasn't like in the movies, where they plop them on and then it's just like, oh my God, like my world, like from that moment on, like my world changed. But I was just so scared to like touch her because she was just so small. Like, I don't know, it was just weird. But she was 6 pounds and 15 ounces. And yeah, I mean, it's been an experience since. My husband and I, we have been team no sleep, obviously. You guys can tell by the bags. We've been team no sleep. I have been breastfeeding. Yeah, these things are huge. Actually, they're kind of hard right now. Been breastfeeding, and that's been going good. And my milk actually came in the day that we got home, which was, well, no, the day after we got home. We got home on Tuesday, so my milk really, really started coming in on Wednesday. And I've been engorged and just all that painful stuff. But it's been good. The breastfeeding is the time for the bonding, and it's just so cute, like looking in her eyes, like when she's eating while I'm breastfeeding her. So, what else? What else? What else? Yeah, I mean, I feel fine. I feel fine. I obviously, I can't go out and run a marathon or anything, but I do feel fine. And I'm not going to be able to show you guys baby girl because I have to ask my husband. Um, yeah, if he's okay with it. So I don't know. Um, oh, he just said no right now. He just walked in. Oh yeah, so can't show you guys right now. So yeah, maybe in a couple of months or something. I don't know. But anyways, so I can kind of, let me put it right here, show you guys. Don't mind the mess in the back. But hopefully you guys can see. It's kind of dark. But anyway, so yeah, so this is me after. Today would be 5 days, 6 days, so 7 days postpartum. Yeah, so I think I'll bounce back pretty quick. I did step on the scale. Last time I stepped on the scale, I was 155, so I just have 10 pounds before I'm back to my pre-pregnancy weight or less. So yeah, so anyways, we did attempt to video the labor and delivery video, but I mean we did get some clips and some video footage, but I think my husband just kind of stopped videoing throughout the day, so it's not really a very great video, so I won't be posting it. And he couldn't even video like the delivery and all of that. They didn't want any video cameras. I guess it's only in California. I don't know. But But yeah, so anyway, so I hope to actually, I don't hope, I will be doing another video. I guess it would be my 2 week postpartum video, and yeah, 2 week postpartum. So other than that, I will see you guys next week. Alrighty, bye bye.